Ashley. To all of our viewers on Synergy TV, all of our viewers on the Caribbean Showtime television in Canada, and of course all of our listeners on U975 FM Multicultural Radio, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zelisa Singh Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy, absorb, get your pen, get your paper so you could take notes, you could take important numbers that will be helpful for you and your loved ones. It's the middle of the work week. It's Wednesday, the 11th of October, 2023. Happy Wednesday. If you are celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. Let's quickly go to our quote for today that's coming to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. And our quote says, "Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough." Brilliant. Failure will never overtake me if my determination to succeed is strong enough. Great. That came to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. Remember to check them out for their deals. Remember to check them out not just for great and beautiful clothing, but shoes, accessories, furniture items, household gifts. Whatever you're thinking about, it's a one-stop shop. They've got that wonderful food court and not forgetting the play area for our children. Great, safe and secured parking. So check them out. This is the white tent opposite Medford gas station in Chaguanas. Check them out today, all right? Let's say good morning and a very warm welcome to a lady I have a great respect and admiration for. And I'm saying good morning and welcome to Miss Janice DeCocho. She is a certified mediator. So she does marvelous work in intervention and perhaps saving not just individuals and their lives and getting them back on track, but in many situations, families, you know, husbands and wives, children, and much, much more. Ms. DeCocho, good morning and a warm welcome. Nice to have you with us.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
It's always a blessing to have you here because we need people like you, more so with what's happening, not just in Trinidad and Tobago, but throughout the world. You know, yesterday we celebrated World Health Mental Day, and it's a day that's set aside for us to recognize and understand that mental health is real. So sometimes when we look at the behavior and mannerism of some people, you have to understand that mental health is real and it affects a lot of people for many different reasons. I'm not hearing anything. Hello? Great. Great. So a very warm welcome. Nice to have you with us. And can you hear me? Today I want to talk about something I believe we're bombarded with on social media. We're seeing it a lot. And that is a lot of, and I want to use the term barbaric behavior by our children in primary schools. We're seeing all of these videos with fighting back teachers, fighting each other. The profanity is uncalled for. Fighting with the security guards. What is really happening? You can't help but think, is this a reflection of what's happening in the home? And these children are just lashing out, taking the law into their hands and lashing out?
You know, to answer that question, it's so multifaceted. Because we did not end up this way today. So I think it's a breakdown of many things. And one of it is a reflection of what is happening in the way that we have been socialized and of our measure of understanding. And so to answer it and say, well, it came from this place or it came from that place, may be premature and dare I say a bit immature in our answering.
Right.
I think that it would have been a combination of some things, you know, that would have been causing it that we are now seeing the fruit of these things.
Okay. I have a video that I'm going to play, and I know our viewers on the television aspect will be able to see it. But our listeners on radio, I'm going to try my very best to describe what's happening in the video so that you'll understand, because I know it's something I would like you to address, and I would like you to perhaps help us to understand, to deal, and to see how best we can help those, especially our children. They are the fruits of our nation. They are future leaders, and it's sad when we see their behavior like this, because they are going to be future parents as well. And you're wondering, you know. So let's go to this video, please. Now, what you're actually seeing is children in this classroom beating up on a young girl, kicking her, pulling her hair, dragging her on the floor, hitting and beating in a very mean way in her face and in her head, targeting what I see as her head, hitting this child in her back and her head. And the other children are standing and roaring and, you know, as if this is great, putting their hands up, and it's as if, hey, they're supporting what is happening here. I'm even thinking while all of this is going on, the person who is, I'm saying it's probably another child, a classmate that's actually seeing what is happening and capturing on video. Just nobody trying to say, hey, this is wrong. People are supporting another child, kicking this child in her head and her back, dragging her on the floor, beating her up in her face, targeting her face and her head. And I am, you know, when I see this, my heart hurts. It's touching. You can't help but think, what is going on? I am a mommy too. And you're wondering what is really going on in the classroom. This is happening in a classroom. Not on the streets that we normally see, but in a classroom. So thank you so much for that video. Let's see if we could get Miss Decocho back up with us. I'm not sure if you saw the video, but it's been circulating on social media, and I really wanted to talk about it today because I think it's reason for concern. Apart from all the ills that we are facing in the country with crime and all the things that we're unhappy and disenchanted, our children are important, and when they behave like this, there's serious reason for concern.
So we echo your concern as well, and it isn't the cause for concern. The video, I did see it here, but guys as well. We are part of an initiative from the Trinidad Police Service called the Community Conflict Resolution Center. And we just got finished doing a week or 2 weeks of school conflict resolution caravans, where over 2,500 children were impacted and taught about management and conflict resolution. I think in this time, young people need to be taught how to manage
Okay, hello. I think we have a little issue there.
Are you hearing me?
I think you froze there for a little while. So if you could just kindly
Yeah.
repeat yeah, great. Thank you.
So we were actually teach young people how to manage their anger, how to socialize, and how to express themselves without running to violence. Now, what we have found is that young people usually behave the way that they are allowed to, or that they are privy to, meaning that the behavior that they see at home, many times that it will be mimicked in the schools.
Right.
That's one aspect of the problem. The other aspect is that because of Caribbean people, we have not been taught how to deal with anger. We have not been taught how to express ourselves. And it's simple only when we have been socialized. We young, we weren't given the opportunity to speak. As a matter of fact, your parents will tell you, go to your room, don't ask many questions.
Right.
When you cry, and when you're not crying, you're playing big woman for me, you don't want to cry. You
Yeah.
see, what happens when we do that, we stifle children. We are not giving them the opportunity to interact with authority in a healthy
Right. I think she froze there again.
way.
Okay, good. Sorry, yeah, we had a little situation there. So if you could kindly repeat, because I think this is great information. It's true. As parents, we say, yeah, you're playing big woman or big man for me. You know?
Yes, yeah. And when we do that, you see, we think we are keeping them in line, and we think that we are teaching them how to respond. But when you take away expression, when you take away the occasion for them to interact with authority in the home, when they go in the schools, they are not going to interact with the authority in the school well either.
So what do
You
we do
understand?
with regards as parents or as guardians, as the adults, then when a child would do something that we're not happy or that's not right, it is our duty and responsibility to correct them, right? Then how do we correct? What is the right way to correct a child?
The first thing that we need to do is to teach children how to identify what emotions are feeling. Many times,
Right, we're having a little problem with the audio. We're
yeah, the
hav-
way that we listen and the way that we treat with issues in the home is that we suppress the children. So we tell them no opinion, no voice, nothing to be said, nothing done. But if we allow that parents to explore what they feel and to express them in a healthy manner, and to understand that being angry is not a bad thing. When we do that, we give them the opportunity to speak. So the first part of discipline comes in identifying what you feel. When we have identified what you feel, we then now map out as a family what appropriate way to treat with that emotion and to treat with the situation that is happening in the home. These skills are taught within the home. You find when they are met with issues outside of the home, they would already have a blueprint of dealing with it
yeah.
and dealing with their emotions and being able to express themselves apart from anger, apart from lashing out.
Yeah, now we see the violence in terms of not just being profanity and bad words and language, certainly not acceptable for children, well, for no one, but we also see physical violence as well. So I would like you to address that when we return. We're going to take a short break, And when we return, we continue our conversation with certified mediator, a lady whom I have a great respect and admiration for, Miss Janice DeCotio, when we return. Stay with us.
Farbinja Expo is back, the fashion house of Trinidad. Farbinja Expo, located opposite Medford gas station in Chaguanas, will be reopening on Saturday, October 7th. It's bigger and better. Getting married or attending a wedding, need temple wear or casual outfits? Then you need to check us out. Find something for every occasion. We've added 2 new booths for children wear. Get matching jewelry, footwear and accessories. Your one-stop shop. We've got a wide range of furniture available. Need to pick up lunch or dinner? Then check out our multi-cuisine food court. We've got the Farbinja Arcade and Meraki Spa, a complete family outing at Farbinja Expo, opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. We're open on weekends and public holidays.
Super quality supermarket, best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trin-City. Super Quality Supermarket.
Welcome to OATS, Optimal Alternative Treatment Solutions Limited, the future of healthcare, which provides full body scans, which we detect and treat cancer, tumors, all heart conditions, cysts, fibroids, dementia, Parkinson's, just to name a few. No radiation and medication is not needed. If you are tired of getting no results, call us at 354-4459 or 356-7226.
Are you ready to own your own home? But worried about time, money, and construction? We handle it all. With Docs, you can sleep in your dream. Make a down payment of $100K or $150K and we'll build a 2 or 3 bedroom home on your unused land. A home is an investment into your future, so let's help you invest wise, invest well. Payment plans available. We're only a call away.
To all of our viewers on Synergy TV, all of our viewers on the Caribbean Showtime Television in Canada, and of course all of our listeners on U975 FM Multicultural Radio, welcome back. Thanks for choosing us, allowing us to, have those answers that you are seeking, especially when it comes to our children. So let's say welcome back to Miss Janice DeCotio. She is a certified mediator. And welcome back. Talking to us today about how we should talk to our children, how we should deal with our children, because I think it all starts in the home. I really want to say it would start in the home. And I think parents and guardians are really responsible for in terms of our children and their behavior and the choices that they make and things like that, because we can't monitor them 24 hours around the clock.
Indeed, we can't. We can't manage them around the clock 24 hours. However, what I don't want to do, and I've seen it a lot happening, I don't want to blame parents in the way they them feel as though they are failing altogether.
Yeah.
Because by and large, some parents are really trying.
Yeah.
Trying to instill values into their children. However, I think in our attempt to make our children or to make a comfortable space for them, certain values have been set aside that need to be reintroduced into the home life. And I think the breakdown in that is what is causing some of the issues. Now we need to have discipline consistently within the, what we have sometimes and what causes gaps within the home and allows for behavior. Of course, there are traumatic situations and events that would be happening. You have some parents where they parent in a way where they have good cop, bad cop. So especially where there is a co-parenting situation happening. So the child now will know, daddy will not let me have my way, but I can go and sweet talk mommy. So they will now put the situation to suit them. And where there is inconsistency with discipline and the particular rules and regulations of the household, what you are literally allowing that child to do is to master the art of manipulation. They're going to master the art of manipulation and master the art of lies and master the art of learning how to get people to do what they do. And that behavior is almost the foundation for gang activity. Because now we learn how to manipulate thoughts, how to manipulate actions, and then we learn how to get people to do what we want. So you find that a child like that, with those kinds of gaps from our research and our interactions, you will find that this child may have like a clique of children following them at the school that they will, that they will call, their friends, the clique, the clique. And they are unaware by law they are actually classified as a gang. So when we look
Right.
at videos and we see that, okay, others are cheering them on, others are concretizing and applying that behavior of kicking someone and doing that. This did not start yesterday. Now, granted, there may be some young people that are acting out because of situations that would have happened to them and they are unable to manage the emotions. So it's coming out in their actions.
Yeah.
And that's true. But when now clicked together with others who are like minded, you find that day to day, every day, the things that you go, the aggression that you get away with, that they are taught how to deal with, it becomes now behavior learned, concretized, and acted upon.
I would like to, because you are the authority here, I'm sure we all have different interpretations of what we saw and how we feel towards it, and our thoughts are what should be done in terms of discipline with situations like that. Because that child, that little girl that they beat up, there's nothing that anybody could tell me that would justify anybody to beat her like that. There's nothing that she could do that they should treat her like that. Hit her in her head and pull up and cuff up in her face. I mean, this child would need some kind of counseling plus, a doctor's intervention to get some help. I am really upset about this. But what are your thoughts in terms of discipline? What action should be taken on those children that took advantage of that little girl? I would really like your thoughts on that.
Sure, I can give my opinion on it. As far as there were criminal actions, then that would be a matter of police officers, and I'm sure the TPS and the Children's Authority and all the other authorities that govern that and the Ministry of Education would have put things in place. I am not one of those people that believe that conflict resolution and anger management, these alternative intervention strategies, should take the place of traditional and what is written for in the law. It's work in tandem. So then an action was done. I think that the concept of that action via law should be had and not sidestepped at all. However, it should be married with anger management, conflict resolution strategies, such that like don't have a repeat of, you understand? So then we cause the child to have consequence of the action, and you go through your consequence. However, we teach you how to manage your emotions and how to manage your action so that you will not now be in a place where you're repeating those actions.
Do you think expelling those children would be an option or should be an option?
As I said before, I believe that the Ministry of Education would have particular rules and regulations concerning it. However, if you are suspended, I think that the child should be subject to a program where they can be taught, where they can have the opportunity for real behavioral change. You know, it's never to say that once you enroll a child in a program that you are going to fix them or you're going to change them. It's not about that, but giving them the opportunity to be better citizens, to be better person, and to order things in a better way. So maybe, if, as I said, if we marry the two, if you were to suspend the child, don't just suspend the child for the child home. At the Community Conflict Resolution Center, there is a suspension that we are running where the children come, and most times they're suspended because of fights. They come and they are met with a psychologist. They are able to have home visits done with a social worker. So we visit the home and there is intervention so that the two types of disciplines and the two types of interventions are now married for a greater opportunity to not have this situation repeated.
Right, I love that. That's brilliant. Now, for the parents who recognize, I am trying my best, I'm doing everything that I can, they're juggling 2 or 3 jobs, they're doing whatever it takes to put food on the table to try to give their children a good life, educate them, feed them, give them the love, nurture, home, things like that. But they realize that they can't help. And they feel that they're going nowhere, they're just going in circles in situations like that where they feel overwhelmed. How can they contact, I know this is what you do, how can they contact you if they need some sort of intervention and counseling and advice and things like that?
Now, for those that are overwhelmed, now we understand that sometimes you can be doing your very best at home, and sometimes influence gets the best of the child. Before I give the contact, I want to let the parents know, don't give up. Stay consistent with that child. Stay consistently loving them, but also stay consistently enforcing what are your rules and what are the things to be expected at your home.
Okay.
And don't slack concerning that at all. So consistency is very important.
Okay.
And as far as the contact goes, you can contact the Community Conflict Resolution Center at 396 8322, or you can contact the Officium Training Limited at 296 8340. So that way you can have some interventions. We offer free mediation services.
Brilliant.
By certified mediators, and you can have some interventions done.
Great.
And you can have someone have a chat with your child and see what is the root problem. Because many times we see these videos, but we are unaware of what exactly is the root of that.
I agree with you. And I really want to thank you kindly for taking time. I know you're extremely busy. You have, many commitments. but you took time, and I'm really very grateful and appreciative. And I hope that we could get you back on set with us for a longer time. So perhaps we could go into questions and answers and give our listeners and viewers the opportunity to call and have that one-on-one conversation with you. I thank you kindly. God bless you. And I hope that we'll have you on the program live very soon. Take care.
Very soon. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day. God bless you. And they're in conversation with certified mediator, Ms. Janice DeCotio. If you need intervention, if you need help, if you need guidance, they have free services that are available for you. Don't hesitate to reach out and get help. Get to the root of the problem. Get to the problem so that you could find a solution, all right? Intervention is extremely important. It's crucial, all right? If you can't do it and you need help and guidance, it's absolutely free. Then please reach out. If you did not get the number, it's 396-8322, 396-8322. If you, you're driving and you can't get it, please send me a WhatsApp, 3847142. I'll be happy to extend and send the number to you. All right, just send me a WhatsApp requesting it. Let's go to these messages. When I return, I'm going to be in conversation with Dr. Kevin Peer, naturopathic doctor. And today, Doc is talking about something I think we all want to find out about, and that is, how to lose weight. I can't wait to lose this weight. All right, when we return, stay with us.
At the Center for Integrated Medicine, we provide a new meaning to personalized and integrated medicine. We are about unifying medicine and providing a full spectrum of therapeutic options tailored to suit each client's needs. We believe that the body can heal itself from all viruses, illnesses, and diseases. At the Center for Integrated Medicine, we have developed proven strategies while using our innovative technology to assist your body's healing process. Commit to a healthy body today. Call us at 610-3428 or WhatsApp at 305-6118.
Charan's Bookstore for all your school books, stationery items, uniforms, shoes, board games, toys, and much more. Visit them at any of their 3 branches located at 24 Eastern Main Road, Quezay, San Juan. Telephone number 675-9024 or 675-3607. 53 Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, 663-1884, 663-1476, or 645-3878. Trin City Mall, Trin City. Contact them at 640-3155.
Calm down.
Check out Charan's Bookstore.
Looking for an adventure? Then come to Massa Nature Park. There are scenic spaces for picnics, adults and kids swimming pools, apartments for rent, huts for cooking, liming, and beautiful nature trails for hikes. Business hours 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Conveniently located at Brasso, Grand Couva. Contact us at 777-4531 or 335-0183. Let the fun begin.
Tile Expression Limited, the #1 leader in tiles. Large stock, unbeatable prices, wide variety of porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, wall and floor tiles, residential and commercial, granite and quartz countertops. Best quality from Spain, Italy, Brazil, India and China. Tile Expression Limited, conveniently located Monroe Road, Kunapir. Telephone 693-0015 or 223-TILE.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. I'm in conversation with Dr. Kevin Pear, and you know, he blessed us with his presence today, so I'm excited. Our program coming to us with the kind compliments of the Center for Integrated Medicine with 2 locations, 127 Eastern Main Road, Tagoriqua, telephone 6107714 and TAM TAM Building, Lot 2, Glen Road, Scarborough, Tobago, telephone 6107714. Let's have the numbers up, leave it on the screen so all of our viewers can take note. Save it in your phone as Dr. Kevin Pear, naturopathic doctor. Doc, good morning and a very warm welcome. I'm excited that you're here with us live.
You know, I have been trying to get here for the longest while.
I know.
Yes, yes, but I'm happy to be here and a very special morning rather to all our viewers and listeners, who are joining us.
And I know with your traveling arrangements, you travel extensively up and down the islands. You do, you help a lot of people when it comes to health. So I know your commitment. So we're really blessed to have you today with us live. Before we get started on the topic, which I'm extremely excited about, because men and women, we all want to lose weight, whether it's for the way that we look or for good health, right? And we go on these fad diets, we lose 10 or 15 pounds, but we put on 20, and it's like a roller coaster. So you've got the formula. You've got the solution. But before we go into that, I would like you to give me the opportunity to really applaud you and really talk a little bit about how you've changed things up at the office. I paid a visit and I was looking at some of the products, and I'm even thinking of some of the products for myself, especially the hair products that I saw. I was really in awe of how many different products you have for skin, hair, diabetes, you name it. And that's awesome.
And that's the concept really behind the healing store.
Yeah.
Of course, you want to pay attention to the different types of lifestyle diseases.
Right.
And sometimes you may not be in a position to do a full consultation, but you may want to pick up something for your moods. You may want to pick up something to lower your blood sugar.
I know, it's amazing. You could walk. And I always say, and I will continue to say, the best gift you could give somebody that you love is a gift of good health.
Correct.
So whether it's a product for their hair, their face, acne, discoloration, like you say for diabetes, you walk in, I could see you could get turmeric, so many things that I saw.
Herbal section.
Yes, I love that.
And that to me, is doing really well.
Yeah.
Because folks are really looking for potent herbs.
Correct.
Not just something that you could pick up somewhere or some grass somewhere.
And authentic.
Definitely.
That's the thing,
That's the concept behind the healing.
Brilliant. I love it. So remember that if you want to just stop by and pick up some products for yourself, feel free to do that, okay? Doc, today we're talking about, the topic is, I can't wait to lose weight. Let's get into this.
No pun intended, right?
Right.
But definitely, weight management has been a challenge for many for years.
Yeah.
And simply because people are in a position now where they are sometimes associated fat with unhealthy behavior.
Right.
You understand? Now, you can be slim and be unhealthy.
Correct.
All right? You can have excessive weight and be healthy.
Okay.
I know that sounds...
I know it caught me a little by... Yeah.
And for the simple reason, you must understand your BMI, which is
Okay.
the body mass index.
Right.
And how you may appear in the mirror may say to you or suggest to you, well, I'm unhealthy because of how I'm looking. But when we do the particular tests and we realize that, okay, even though you're looking that way, maybe you need to just tone up, but it's not a matter of weight loss that you may need, but more weight management.
Nice.
Which is 2 different things.
I love that. I love the way you look at it. I like to say, and I've said it open on radio and television over the years, stand in front of the mirror naked as you're born. Look at yourself and ask yourself, am I happy with what I'm seeing? Because
Correct.
you have to be happy and comfortable with you.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And you will know the answers.
Definitely, and that is where visceral fat plays a big role. So visceral fat would basically be situated around the stomach area, and that's the most stubborn type of fat to actually lose. You know, and again, once you have visceral fat, it would mean that your organs, your body is actually trying to protect your organs. So it will place that layer of fat around these organs, so the liver, the kidneys, the pancreas, you're looking at even the heart would have visceral fat. Now that type of fat is dangerous. And when we know of a person who may have severe issues with acid reflux, we can quickly draw to visceral fat, because we realize that that visceral fat is causing a problem. And if your system is too acidic or your pH is off, then obviously visceral fat will be an issue. Yeah?
Extremely
So you want folks to spend time looking at that. And when we mention in terms of how you look, it's not just the aesthetics, it's not just the optics you're looking at. You're actually looking at how you feel. You understand? And you must understand how your body is actually functioning. So that's where we come in. So we don't make you lose weight to get you healthy. We get you healthy, and then automatically you lose the weight.
That's brilliant, and it's awesome. And you've said something that's extremely important, and it's not just about losing the weight, but it's about management.
Correct.
And that's where you and your team come in.
Correct.
And with that intervention and that help to guide you, because very often the truth is we need the motivation.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to be told the truth as well, not what we want to hear, but what we must hear.
Correct, correct. And it's not only about counting carbs.
Okay.
We have seen people go on these different types of diets. You pull something off the internet, and you know, you're working out extremely hard and realize that you're not losing weight. There are many different reasons for weight gain, as there are many different reasons for weight loss. So you want to find out the root cause. And Zelisa, you would hear me singing, preaching, talking, prophesying when it comes to finding out the root cause. So if you're realizing that you're having uncontrollable weight gain or uncontrollable weight loss, then it means something is happening within the body.
Something is wrong. And I like the aspect that you're not only just talking about weight gain, but weight loss as well. Because that's important.
Definitely.
And that's clear indication that something is wrong. So if you recognize that, then please get help. And please remember to contact the Center for Integrated Medicine. The numbers are there, and remember the numbers are 610-7714, 610-7714. They're in Trinidad and in Tobago. So to all of our viewers in Tobago, you have to ensure that you check out. It's not just about, like you say, losing the weight or gaining the weight. But what is also important is you have the proper people to guide you, like your good self and your team, to ensure that you're there to motivate, to help you understand what's going on with your body.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I have a client in Tortula, and she called me about 2 days ago, excited, ecstatic, Atlantic and traffic. You understand? That is to tell you how excited she was. Simply because she started her weight loss journey, right? Now, the thing is, she didn't actually come to lose weight. She came to the program to deal with something else, another issue, right? And in doing that, we put her on a detox program. When she was on the detox program for about 8 days, she called, and she said, Doc, in 8 days, I have lost 10 pounds.
Wow.
In 8 days.
That's
you understand?
amazing.
I have the voice recording right here on my phone.
That's amazing.
Correct. And I was not surprised, but again, I was happy.
Yes.
Because again, this is a client who thought that, okay, she could never lose weight.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Whereas we were saying to her, hey, let's get you healthy, and the weight will automatically fall off.
Great.
You follow?
I do follow, and I myself understand that feeling of when you lose weight, you also feel not just energized, but you feel good about yourself. You have that confidence that you didn't have before.
Correct.
You know? So we're going to take in some messages, take in a word from you know, the Center for Integrated Medicine. I want to remind you there are 2 locations, 127 Eastern Main Road in Tagariqua and TAM Building, Scarborough, Tobago. Telephone contact number 610-7714, 610, that is of course 305-6118. The numbers are on the television screen. Remember to lock it and save it as Dr. Kevin Pear, naturopathic doctor. Let's go to these messages.
At the Center for Integrated Medicine, we provide a new meaning to personalized and integrated medicine. We are about unifying medicine and providing a full spectrum of therapeutic options tailored to suit each client's needs. We believe that the body can heal itself from all viruses, illnesses and diseases. At the Center for Integrated Medicine, we have developed proven strategies while using our innovative technology to assist your body's healing process. Commit to a healthy body today. Call us at 610-3428 or WhatsApp at 305-6118.
Farbinja Expo is back. The Fashion House of Trinidad. Farbinja Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station in Chagonas, will be reopening on Saturday, October 7th. It's bigger and better. Getting married or attending a wedding? Need temple wear or casual outfits? Then you need to check us out. Find something for every occasion. We've added 2 new booths for children wear. Get matching jewelry, footwear and accessories. Your one-stop shop. We've got a wide range of furniture available. Need to pick up lunch or dinner? Then check out our multi-cuisine food court. We've got the Farbinja Arcade and Meraki Spa, a complete family outing at Farbinja Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Chagonas, from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. We're open on weekends and public holidays.
Super quality supermarket, best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chagonas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Welcome back to all of our viewers on Synergy TV, all of our viewers on the Caribbean Showtime television in Canada, all of our listeners on U975 FM Multicultural Radio. Welcome back in conversation with Dr. Kevin Pear, naturopathic doctor, and our program coming to us with the kind compliments of Center for Integrated Medicine. 2 locations, 127 Eastern Main Road in Tagariqua, TAM Building, Lot 2, Glen Road, Scarborough, Tobago. Telephone contact numbers 610-7714, 305-6118. Remember to call. I'm seeing 610-3428. Call, make an appointment, head on down. But then you know what? If you just want to visit the healing store, just drop by and you will be in awe like I was. All right, Doc, welcome back. Today we're talking about weight loss.
Yes.
I know a lot of people who had problems up and down trying to maintain their weight, always not balancing, like I said in the beginning, losing but then putting on double. And it's difficult to control. Like you say, I like the word when you say maintain, because you have to maintain it, right? But I've also known people who came to you, lost weight, and got pregnant. Right? I know you have a whole program on pregnancy as well. So perhaps we could talk about that at another time.
At another time. Yeah, we have a fantastic fertility program. Fantastic fertility program, you know, and you know, they call me Uncle Dr. Pierre most times, because some of them, of course, they come in to balance the endocrine system.
Yeah.
And once we do that, then pregnancy follows
Yeah.
almost immediately.
Yeah. Yes.
And I told them, I said, listen, the side effect for this program is pregnancy.
Getting
You
pregnant.
understand? And, you know, but in terms of, there are certain associated illnesses or diseases that may be attached to weight gain or weight loss. And that is what you want to pay attention to. And a person with an endocrine disharmony would have issues with weight gain. A person with PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, will have issues with weight gain. A person who may be insulin resistant, which is a big factor,
Yeah.
you understand,
Yeah.
could have an issue with weight gain. A person who is leptin resistant, and these are all hormones. So your weight gain or your weight loss can be contributed to hormonal issues.
Okay.
So once we find out what is your root cause, then we're able better to give you a program that can manage such.
Dr. Pierre, many people vouch and they say, oh, we've got the plan, we could help you. What sets the Center for Integrated Medicine
Yeah.
apart from others?
Definitely.
Why Center for Integrated Medicine?
Yeah, and I was asking myself that same question. You understand? And the simple answer is that we deal with, and I mentioned it before, we get you healthy and then you naturally lose the weight.
Yeah.
So we don't put you on a strict, restrictive diet where, you know, you're pulling out your hair after a few days because you realize you're having cravings, you're having, you know, all kinds of different issues happening there. What we do, first we find the root cause. Why am I gaining weight? Why am I losing weight? Once we address that, then we can now structure a program that is geared specifically for you, your body, your blood type, your
Nice.
personality. You follow?
I love that because you're correct. It's not the same formula
No,
for
no.
everybody.
No, it's not a
because
one
we're
cap fits all.
different. And that's where you come in and you specialize
Yeah.
and you ensure that you know you treat individual. That's important. So it's
Correct.
not the same solution for everybody.
Correct. Because your issue may be a ketone issue. Some other person may be an intermittent fasting issue. But then sometimes you just go about trying this and trying that and going on these strict formulas. Sometimes you do formulas that can actually cause harm to the body. I know of a particular company that does weight loss. And when you examine what is in these products, the high caffeine content, that causes problems to the nervous system. And we have people who are trying to lose weight, yet they're having issues with their nerves simply because they are not understanding what are in these products that can actually be detrimental. You know? So that's why we have to make sure that your weight loss is not abruptly or too quickly, but it must be gradually. So an issue of a pound a day, that's good. So like when that client says, okay, 10 pounds in 8 days,
Yeah, that's amazing.
reasonable.
Yeah, okay.
You understand? That's
Yeah.
reasonable. Now, if it is that you're talking about in a month you're losing all 50 pounds, 30 pounds, that's a bit too fast.
That's reason
You
for
follow?
concern.
And you will put it back on in a flash. All right?
Dr. Pear, we're bombarded, as you know, because we're bombarded with the sense that every doubles man, food place, Chinese restaurant, this, you know, you follow what I'm saying?
Of course.
A lot of it could be control and psychological as well.
Yeah.
And that's something I know you deal with one-on-one as well, in terms
Definitely.
of counseling.
Yeah, yeah. And you want people to understand that our food has changed. Our food supply has definitely changed. 80% of the food that we eat now is basically almost nothing. No nutritional value. And I'm
Correct.
not just speaking about fast food. I'm speaking about some of the vegetables and the fruits that we have.
Correct.
So we have a challenge all around. This month is breast cancer month, as we know. All right? And again, weight loss can also be associated with cancer.
Correct.
You follow?
Rapid, as
So-
a matter of fact.
Correct.
Yes.
So these are things you want to check out.
Right.
And that's why we tell folks, if you're realizing or you're noticing any unjustifiable symptoms, you understand? Now, if you didn't drink any water during the day and you get a headache in the night, that's not unjustifiable. You didn't drink enough water. You understand? However, if you know your diet didn't change, you know your patterns didn't change, but yet still you're seeing certain symptoms, check yourself out.
Check yourself.
Find out what's happening.
The moment you don't feel right,
Correct.
the moment you know something, you know it within yourself. You have a discerning spirit to know something is not right. Don't wait a week. People wait a week, they wait months, it goes into years, and then they want to query it.
Yeah.
It could be detrimental at that time. Prevention is better than cure.
Correct.
Get help immediately. And we have
Definitely.
people such as yourself, not just here in Trinidad, but Tobago as well, that you could help. There are many other services that you have as well at the
Correct.
Center for Integrated
Definitely.
Medicine.
So one of our flagship services would be the quantum DNA analysis.
And we're seeing that there, am
Yep.
I? Yeah.
And that can be done, it doesn't matter your location, it doesn't matter what country you're in. Once you're able to provide us with a sample, let's say of your hair follicles or your nails, be it toenails, fingernails, we can scan that item and pick up the irregularities in your system.
Brilliant. So all those that are looking in the islands, in North America, in South America, wherever you may be, you could sit in the comfort and safety of your home, call the Center for Integrated Medicine, have a conversation with Dr. Pear, and you're on your way to a speedy recovery.
Definitely.
Whatever your
And
health concern.
Definitely.
That's
And at
awesome. The
least-
future is here.
And at least you'll be able to know what's happening on the inside. You
Exactly.
understand? What's the root cause of
Correct.
your particular issue.
Correct.
And once we find the root cause, then it's easy for us to determine the program and also the cure
What is suitable for that
for
individual.
that person, right? So that's one of our flagship
Great,
services.
great.
Of course, we do, I told you about the new device that we got, and you know how I always light up about new technology, because I realize that that technology can actually help people.
Well, you think ahead,
follow?
so that's why you're always thinking ahead, and that's why you're always
Yeah.
looking and improving and growing and having. I know you're having a big seminar that's coming up
Yes,
as
we
well.
have a big
that we'll be
seminar
talking
coming up.
about that. I was quite enthused and quite
Yes,
excited
yes,
about that
yes,
as
yes.
well.
And that is on the 11th and the 12th
Brilliant.
of November. That's Diwali weekend, so good time to celebrate. Bring some roti, you understand? So
Listen.
that would be fine, because again, what we are looking at there is the whole issue of your gut microbiome and how your gut health affects your entire health, your entire being.
Dr. Pear, I spoke about it last week, and again, I want to throw it out to all of the temples, all of the mosques, all of the churches. Invite Dr. Pear to come and, no, I'm saying to come and have a lecture about health and educate all those people that come, those women and men and children. Help them. It is your duty and responsibility. Call him and he will come and he will have a little lecture, question and
Correct.
answer when it comes to
Definitely,
health.
definitely.
So
We do
give
that.
him a call and he's going to do that. You've been doing it a lot in the
Correct.
police stations and,
Yes.
and different places. Take advantage of that, because he could come and give a little lecture that will open up the minds and help educate people. Knowledge is power.
Correct.
And that is important. Take advantage.
Yeah, and the health of your group or church or congregation is important.
Correct.
You understand? You are better able to minister to persons when they're healthy. Their minds open up.
They could
you
focus
understand?
and pray
They can
properly.
focus.
They're not diverted. They, they feel confident, they're energized, they're ready. Whether it's a mosque, like I say, or a
Correct.
temple or a church, call him and he will be happy to come and do a little lecture. Doc, your closing comments.
Yes. So I want folks to pay attention to their bodies. You understand? Listen to your body. Your body speaks to you every day, every morning, every lunchtime, every evening. Your body speaks to you. So listen. The second thing is, if you're having challenges with weight management, let's say you're losing weight, or you can't understand why you're not losing weight, or you're realizing that you're actually gaining weight instead of losing, then there must be something that is happening on the inside. Make sure that you find out if it's hormonal, if it's a dietary issue, if it's a challenge that you're having in the bloodstream with deficiencies. You want to know the root cause. And then, of course, you know, there are so many different diseases that are attached to weight loss and weight gain. You want to actually find out what is happening. So reach out to us. We're here to help.
Please remember to give them a call. Remember, it's the Center for Integrated Medicine. Doc, let me thank you kindly. We look forward to you joining us next week again.
Yes.
Make that call, 610-7714. Make that call today, or 610-3428. It's the Center for Integrated Medicine. 2 locations, 127 Eastern Main Road in Tagariqua, TAM Building, Lot 2, Glen Road, Scarborough, Tobago. This is where we've got to wrap things up. I thank you kindly. You are in control of your life. Make that call. Be on your way to a speedy recovery. You'll never be the same. Keep smiling. Be positive. Know the best is yet to come. Here's reminding you that with God, all things are possible. I am Zelisa Budusing Rupani. Thanks for choosing us.